Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you guys being here. As you'll probably right away notice, my voice is kind of really messed up today. Yeah, I think the medical term is that my throat and chest and lungs are really messed up. That's what they call it. Martin, Mike, Winnie and the Twins, Be Sad Dog, welcome guys. Thanks for being here. Martin, the rest of my family's doing well. My wife's on a little solo vacation for the past 7 days to KC, visiting some friends, so she's great. I'm sick. My kid was sick. He got over being sick, so he's had a good weekend. I am the only one having a miserable time. I did get outside and throw the ball to the dogs. I did appreciate some of the cooler weather we've been having. Ra, Louie, good morning. Monica, welcome. Yeah, I'm sick today. Apparently, I am sick. So, if I sound off, or if I'm stupider than I would normally be, that's probably why. I'm also medicated, which I don't usually do. Except this was so bad that I had to do something. Otherwise, I was not going to be able to stop coughing before a lung ejected itself from my body. And I'd like to keep both my lungs where they're at. I sound like it? Yeah, I probably sound like complete horse garbage. I probably shouldn't even be like talking to you guys or streaming or anything, but I don't know what else to do. Because I can't sleep, so here I am. It might clear itself out as I go, but it might only get worse. This is what it sounds like when you have been coughing for like 12 hours. Yeah, this is what happens. And I'm still drinking coffee. Like, I should have tea with honey in it. I don't even know where the tea is. I don't even know if I have tea. My wife would know, but she's not here. So, I have no idea if there's tea or honey or any of the things that could actually make my throat feel a little better. Mike, you lost your Pally in Stockade. So many people are dying. I'm sorry, man. Alex lost his mage after losing his warrior. He lost his mage and warrior. You lost your Pally, which I know you were having like a lot of fun on and we're super stoked to be playing. And now your wife's character is going to be infinitely higher than your character. Oh, I'm sorry. Auntie, am I doing any instances today? No, I shouldn't. I'm sick. I'm sick as... And I shouldn't... I don't even know if I should be playing the game. Because I woke up every 2 hours last night, coughing uncontrollably. Until medicine kicked in and allowed me to sleep for a couple more hours so that I could wake up coughing uncontrollably again. So that I could take some more medicine way before it was time to. So I can get back to sleep for 2 more hours, and then it was time to wake up and do breakfast and stuff. No, I feel like crap. Maybe work on professions. That sounds super boring, Cadis. I appreciate that, though. You're probably right. No, I'm going to play for a little bit. You know what I might do? If I feel like I might get this character killed, maybe I'll roll up an alt on Defias Pillagers, and maybe we'll get something going on Defias Pillagers. If that might be a good idea, I'll think about that one. Yeah, I don't really want to do professions. But I would consider just being on an alt today and possibly not getting this character killed. Hurrah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, sick and still grinding. Thank you, man. Yeah, I just don't know. I can't sleep. So if I don't do this, I'm just gonna lay on the couch and watch like old seasons of Christopher Odd play XCOM 2. Yeah, I'm working my way through his vanilla War of the Chosen campaign. So like I could do that, or I could like hang out with you guys and play the game for a bit. Level of bank alt? What? I'm too incoherent to know if you're like joking or serious. Oh, Mike, you're already level 9 on a priest? That's awesome. Now, see, professions aren't chill to me. Listen, if I do professions, then I'm gonna feel compelled to talk a lot more, because I'm not gonna be engaging in any actual gameplay. I would be happy rolling an alt, but maybe we don't want to see that. I don't know. No, I don't feel like working on the professions. Guys, I'm constantly at a point where I'm always this close to dropping herbalism or dropping alchemy and picking up leatherworking. I'm always this close. And so if I were to work on professions, I would do that. I would drop alchemy and I'd go skin stuff. But I don't know if I'm in like the mood for that. I want to be distracted a little bit from my physical misery. And I don't know if like watching bars move from left to right is going to help distract me from physical misery, or if I ought to just like actually play the game. Damn, Mike, your wife, I hate to say it, but she sounds pro. Like, seriously? Level 33 on a mage? Damn. That's a keeper, obviously. You know that already. Man. I didn't get to 33 on a mage. No, I don't think I could. I don't think I could. I have so much junk in my inventory. Oh, it's awful. What is this? Oh, not as good as what I have. That sounds like a lot of work to do professions. I'm not like a good professions person. I've always been this way, and I've always talked about it. I mostly find them too boring. I like the gathering ones because the gathering ones you do as you go. You don't have to stop and dedicate time to, you know, what would save professions for me, and maybe this is a quality of life thing that we can see in like a Classic Plus scenario. What would save production professions would be like as in New World, where I can say make 20 of this item and it makes 20 of the item. I don't want to wait for the bar. I know it's probably just like an ADD thing. But I don't want to watch the in a Classic especially, like a lot of them things are so slow. They're so slow. And I don't want to watch it. If I could tell it to make 20 potions and it just crapped out 20 potions, then great, awesome. We'd be in business. Yeah, well, Mike, that's why she's pro, I guess. So have I, but I can't get a mage to 33, so what are you trying to say? Yeah, yes, this is why we're Auntie nailed it. And Auntie nailed it because I missed my entire intro, which was that we're going over to Silverpine, or Hillsbred Foothills rather, for a little bit, because we have some lower level stuff to work on there. Yeah. I'm going to pin a comment explaining that I'm sick today, so that when people come in and I sound like absolute trash garbage, I don't have to keep talking about it over and over. Like, she kicked you off the computer. She's like, you died, get out. Alright, I'll pin this, and then people will understand. And then I'm going to drink some water and coffee. Yeah, she's like, if you're just gonna die, don't even waste my time. That sounds about right. Cadis, you predict a South Shore Guard meet and greet? I like the meet and greet, yeah. Yeah, they're just gonna show me around, show me the sights, we'll have a few laughs, and then they'll kill me with a sword. So, yeah. YouTube says this would be a good time to insert ads. YouTube, you're so obtrusive. How about we close? There we go. Oh, guys, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. We're gonna do what we can today, but I may pivot, and I may start up the alt over on Defias Pillager. I'm literally sweating. That's how I know I'm sick. It's nice and cool, and I'm sweating while just sitting here in the chair. It's disgusting. I'm glad that with the lighting you can't really tell. Yeah, we'll try to avoid South Shore. I shouldn't be going down that way. We should be going over to Durnhold. And what else? We should be killing cats and bears and spiders. So we shouldn't be anywhere near that. Alex, good afternoon, man. I'm so sorry to hear about your mage. I have been checking the Discord. Now that the Discord looks like an actual Discord, thanks to all the work that I did not put into it, but that some of you guys put into it. Clint put a lot of work into it. Now that it looks like a real Discord, I like to go there and actually look at it. It's weird, right? Now that it looks like a real Discord community, I like to go there and see what's going on. It took someone else running my Discord to get me interested in looking at my own Discord. But yeah, I saw the death. It's sad. So the Warlock's the new main, right? Mike, you ordered your PC last night. Dude, that's awesome. I'm really excited for you. It was really exciting to finally... because I saved up a little bits of money over a long period of time. So when I finally got the okay to pull the trigger on ordering it, it was super exciting. That's awesome. Auntie, I refuse. I refuse to do the professions. No. You asked for professions, and I whispered, no. How do I feel, Ramstein? Right now I feel medicated and like garbage. But I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you're here. I'm gonna try not to like cough my brains out too much. If I cough, I'll be on mute, but I'll try to look the other way. I'll try to look over here when I cough. I don't think you guys can see that. Oh, it's rough. I hate when I get sick enough that I hate letting it stop me from doing my daily stuff. I absolutely refuse, and I'm gonna work out later too. Like, I'm not ready to work out yet, but later on, I'm gonna have been awake long enough that I'm gonna get my workout in. Because I'm not letting this take my day out. I hate it. Strength before weakness, life before death, journey before destination.
Speak quickly. Beware.
Mike, you got a 4090? A 4090? Oh man. Oh, that's gonna kick so much ass. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Shoot, you might even be able to run Starfield at medium settings. 49, that's like top of the line right now, right? Yeah, the thing is, like, yeah, if you're in a position to, you might as well just get the best thing that you can, you know what I mean? I had to be a little bit more economical, but like when I built mine, the prices of GPUs had not completely come down yet. They had fallen off a lot, and I had been waiting and waiting for them to fall off. But I think they're all like much cheaper now. I think if I had the same budget and I built a computer today, I would probably be able to get a 4090. But back when I built mine, like, it was just, they were still a little bit expensive, even for what I got. Okay, so you have a 7900 XTX and you barely get 70 on Ultra. That's a lot though. You get 70 FPS on 1440p. Dude, your human eyeball can only see 60 FPS. All I want out of my games is that they run in 60 FPS. Like, if I can get 1440 resolution, like, I'm really happy. But like, I just want the game to run smooth. I just want the game to run at 60 FPS. That's all my eyeball can see. And then transmit to my brain. And so, but when you play in 30 FPS, which is what Starfield is capped at on the Xbox Series X, it's like my brain, like, I hitch on every missed frame. I can't even look at the screen. I have to look at the UI because looking at the screen is so obnoxious. Alright, so we have Ravenclaw Drudgers. That's really all we have here. We can do this on the way. Want to do this? This will be like a good, like, is Robert so sick that he's going to get himself killed? It'll be a good test. I don't know if that's true, Auntie. That sounds good. That sounds good. I just don't know if it's true. Maybe. Maybe. But I'm fine with 60. I cap WoW at 60. Like, I guarantee you that if I up my frame rate to 120 right now, nothing is gonna happen in my brain. Like, here, what's the command to show the frame rate? Control R. Okay, there's 60 FPS locked. Let's see if I can notice any difference if I unlock the frame rate. I don't even know how to do that anymore. I probably have VSync enabled. It's like VSync? What's that? Oh my god, I hate the new menus. So awful. What's to be fair, you're right, my monitor's, here's where you guys get me. My monitor's refresh rate is only 60 so yes, your technology and probably your brains are much better than mine. So I'm sure you guys can probably see in like 200 FPS with a high refresh rate, and your brain subliminally stores that data and then uses it to enhance your gameplay experience. I mean, it's obviously exactly what happens. Yeah, the monitor, right? Exactly, Cadis. I got there, man. I see. I'm not like a video guy. I've never cared about my monitors. I've never cared about playing the game in anything more than 1080. My TV's 4K, and like sometimes when I watch stuff on the TV, I kind of notice, hey, that looks really good. But other than that, especially when it comes to playing WoW, I've just never cared. I'm an old person. Cut me some slack. But I'm sticking to the eyeball 60 FPS thing. You can only see in 60 FPS. I don't care how many FPS you have. Your eyeballs are eyeballs. They're the same eyeballs I have. And I'm going to stick to that. You can throw your argument, throw the arguments at chat. I'll ignore them because biology. So there you go. Your brain can be your eyes and brain can be spammed with more data. It doesn't change the ability to process it or acknowledge it in real time. There you go. That's the end. That's my final statement. Closing statement. Done. Done. Yeah, I'm sure my game could look better. I don't know. Cheetos, I have no idea what that means. I wish I did. I wish I had some idea. I wish I knew at least if I should loosen my banhammer, or if there's just like a language barrier, or maybe I had a stroke. I don't know. Nope, I can read other things fine. Maybe the truth will come to light. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I don't want to swing the hammer if I don't have to. I'm also prone to misinterpret things today because of how I'm medicated right now, and I don't usually take medication for being sick. So like my faculties are not functioning at all cylinders. What, Joel Dungeons? Probably not. I'm ill today. See the comment above. I don't think I'm gonna risk the biscuit on a day when I was up all night coughing my lungs out. So yeah, maybe, but probably not, because I don't even think I have people online to do that right now. Let's see. We got people on, but like no, yeah, nobody really. Not enough people to do SFK. It sounds sketchy to be playing hardcore. Sick. Yeah, everything I do is kind of sketchy because I'm stupid. What I might do is I might pivot, and I might fire up a character on Defias Pillagers, because I said I would get that going in the evening streams this week when my wife's back in town. But it might be an okay day to do that. If I feel like I'm not playing well, I shouldn't say well because I never play well. If I feel like I'm not playing as I normally do, then I will pivot to a low-level alt on Defias Pillager. And I already have the thumbnail set up for it and everything. So, yeah, I'm ready to pivot if I have to. Dragon, you haven't run a dungeon yet? Yeah, I mean, I got overconfident with dungeons, and then we got Alex killed on his warrior. So now I'm not as now I'm a little bit more trepidatious. I thought we were just gonna steamroll them all. You know what I mean? But Erigel, man, Erigel's no joke. He has a ton of HP. He hits super hard, and we kind of pulled him in a wacky way. And I think like we did the fight before on Alliance, and it was fine. He was kind of tough, but we pulled the fight normally. And we were fine. So like we pulled it in this wacky way. He was hurling shadow bolts through doors, and like I just don't want to do that again. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to face Erigel again. I don't think. I'm like emotionally not ready to. Okay, yeah, all of you. Okay. I'm gonna pop a potion, and then I'm gonna pop Bloodlust. 222 crit. Very nice. Well, yeah, Alex, it was everybody's fault. It was your fault for letting yourself die. No, I mean, there was a couple of things that just like should have been done different. I should have spoke up about how... listen, I didn't want to pull the fight that way. I wasn't reading party chat, and I did not want to pull the fight that way. And if I had been paying attention to how we were pulling the fight, and if I were trying to actually lead the fucking group like I should do, because I have 20 years of experience playing the game, if I had actually stepped up and was leading the group, I'd have said, no, we're not going to pull it that way. We're going to do the fight normally, and we're going to fight him on top of the platform, and we're going to jump off during Shadow Bolts. But instead, I was fine just to tag along and be a passive bystander to a tragedy, and that's not going to happen again. From now on, when there's any kind of like sketchy boss fight, I will be deciding how the boss fight is pulled, because I did not want to pull him that way. I've never fought him that way before. I don't like cheesing bosses, and cheesing bosses ends in tragedy. Like, had I realized we were going to do that, had I been paying attention to party chat, I just said, no, that sounds cool, but let's not. Because I firstly, I hate cheesing bosses. Secondly, I don't like fighting things in ways that I have not established like a pattern to fight them. And when I started seeing the things come through the right. I wasn't watching Party Chat Rock because I would have been like, nah, let's not do that. So it's on me. You know, it's not on anyone for having the idea. It's on me for just being a passive person in the group when I know better. I know how to fight the boss. I know you tank him on the platform and you jump down underneath, and that's how you avoid most of the Shadow Bolt damage. Also helps to avoid when you're up on the platform and he mind controls somebody and you jump down, it takes time for the mind control guy to get to you. The way we were doing it, he was getting to some of us as soon as he shifted in the group. He got to us and we had nowhere to go. We were running away getting hit by him. Whereas if you fight on the platform and someone gets mind controlled, you jump down and then it takes him a minute to get down there. So yeah, it's on me actually. Yeah, and I almost died. I was ready to die because I was like, okay, good. Like I should die. I didn't step up and lead the group properly. So if I die, that's fine. And in my head, I'd already decided to start up the character on Defias Pillager. Like I thought in a pocket corner of my brain, I was already dead. So yeah, good so far. Yeah, we're having the after action meeting. It's the after action meeting on the SFK run. Yeah. We in training development we called it a postmortem, where we'd write the course, we design the curriculum, we would teach it for a year, and then at the end of the season, because H&R Block calls year seasons, at the end of the season we would have what we call the postmortem, where my team would come, the team who we were making training for would come, the vendors who were delivering the training that I delivered to them would come, and we would just dissect the shit out of what went wrong, what went right, what we can do better. So yeah, we're having the postmortem discussion for SFK. Alex died. It was a close call for me. I got saved by a pro healer. But Alex lost his warrior. Ergol is no joke, yeah. We learned that's a big part of it too. But we've handled Ergol before, so a literal postmortem, yeah. It was always weird that we called it that in corporate. It's like, oh, so the curriculum I spent 6 months writing is dead. You're telling me my curriculum is dead and I have to revive a new curriculum every year? Okay, good. And that's basically what like training development was like. It was like you'd write the you take 6 months writing the curriculum. You would take 6 months training the trainers who would go teach the curriculum. You would do some classes yourself to see how it went, and then you would after that you'd break it all down to the studs and you would write it again. And by write it, you know, it's not just writing; it's other learning elements like videos and e-learning and stuff like that. But yeah, you get the point. So yeah, we're deconstructing so we can reconstruct something better, essentially. And the thing is that, like, basically I need to be, like, the one to decide how to pull bosses when it's a tricky boss, you know what I mean? When it's a boss I know is kind of like a pain in the ass, I should be the one deciding how we're going to pull it. So that all the responsibility is ultimately all mine, basically. If anything goes wrong, I want it to be completely on me in that kind of situation. Am I already making really bad choices by having this conversation while I'm in a cave full of level 20 guys? Yeah, like, kind of. Am I playing any differently than I would normally play, though? I don't think so. I think I'm still performing how I would normally perform. Oh, we killed him, Vincent. Yeah, we killed him, and the robes Ergol dropped. Our healer, like, much deservingly. Thank God, like they got the robes Ergol and the shoulders. So that was like, you know, the silver lining on the shit show. And we cleared the rest of it like just like easily. That was probably part of the problem, is that we steamrolled so much of it that like I became complacent. I became complacent and I did not keep us safe. Joe, you're playing Wrath? That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you're having a good time over there. Sounds like you probably are. What am I missing? One more. Okay, we need one more. I'm probably not. I'm not going to go back to Wrath for the. What I heard was they're keeping it in permanently now, Joe. And maybe you know better, but what I heard was they're leaving the JJ in permanently now. So I do not feel compelled right now when I'm having so much fun in hardcore to go back and play Wrath. And we checked out a couple servers the other day. We were in the stream and we logged into a couple of Wrath servers and stuff to kind of compare to see if anyone was leveling up. And there's a little bit of people leveling, but not a lot of hype for it. And if there's not a lot of hype for it, then like, you know, people aren't going to want to come hang out. And since I don't have any friends, I need you guys to come hang out. So I'm in hardcore right now. Maybe we'll revisit Wrath when ICC drops and we get the LFD tool. Yeah, maybe then. Yeah, they are keeping it. Why are they keeping it permanently? I don't know, because it's a dead game, I guess. No, and that was just what one person told me that, and I just believed it and ran with it. So that could be wrong. That could be wrong. I realize now that like one person told me that there was no opposition to it in chat, and I never went back and researched myself. So what I heard was that they're leaving the JJ in permanently, though that could be totally wrong, I guess, now that I reflect. But as for why they would keep it in permanently, probably because Wrath is basically a dead game at this point, and they're just waiting to, you know, drop the rest of the patches and go into Cataclysm. One Night in Paris, good morning, man. Thanks for being here again today. I appreciate it. Oh, there you go. Cadis has got it. So yeah, that was right. It'll be available during the ICC content update and until further notice. Until further notice, you have this XP buff. It could go away at any time. Kind of a weird way to put it. Yeah, which tells me that Blizzard knows that player numbers for Wrath are way down. Think about the timing of this. They put JJ in after Hardcore's been out for a couple weeks. So everyone is playing Hardcore or playing some version of Classic Era. And the playership for Wrath of the Lich King must be like way down. So, and that's why the timing of this. And so yeah, that tells me that that dead game is dead. That we are now just waiting until Cataclysm, I guess, for like any kind of what do we call it now? We call it current Classic. You know, what are we supposed to call it? We can just keep calling it like Wrath and Classic Era, but now we're talking about like the progression of Classic into Cataclysm. Call it current Classic. Jay, hello from Michigan. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you clicking on the stream. Deal Smash, did you miss anything big? No. I'm sick today. I'm just trying not to die. Nothing's happened yet. We'll call it Cataclassic when Cataclassic is out, but like just in general, you know how we call retail? Like sometimes we call it Dragonflight, but we call it retail. But now if we say Classic, we have to be more specific. And it won't always be Wrath or Cata. Post-era classicism. I actually like that, Vincent. We can call it maybe post-era classic. So post-classic era classic. We'll cut off the ism. And we'll do post-era classic. I like that. I'm stealing it from you. Thank you. It's mine now. So guys, post-era classic right now is basically dead. And player numbers are way down in post-era classic. And that's why we get JJ forever, because they realized, like, what they realized was that using JJ as a carrot to pull people back into post-era classic was not going to happen. Candle TV, then you saw the tragedy unfold, man. Yeah, we had tragedy unfolded. It's a perfect name. Yeah, I'm glad that I thought of it all by myself, because that's just how smart I am, obviously. But I am stealing it, for real though. Wait till they release Classic Plus, then what do we call that? I feel like post-era Classic is already Classic Plus. And for some reason nobody thinks about it like this. Classic Plus refers to any state of the game where there have been major changes or content added. And so post-era Classic is already post-era Classic Plus, because they have had, by the ICC patch, they will have 3 new dungeon types and like 17 new currencies that were never in Wrath of the Lich King originally. So post-era Classic is already Classic Plus. It isn't like the scope of Classic Plus that people want to see necessarily, but it is in fact Classic Plus at this point, because they have made so many changes and they have added content and currencies. And to Blizzard, currencies are basically some of the only content they can put out, so that's a big deal for them. Keep that in mind. I still wish they kept BC Classic. Yeah, a lot of people I think feel that way, the Lurking Bunny. Yeah, I feel that way. Yep. And they can never give it to us now, because if they give us a BC server now and it pops off, that'll be the same as them admitting that they were stupid for not giving us a BC server in the first place. Think about how popular, like, because for a while, Classic era realms were dead. They were completely dead. And then Hardcore popped off. And then suddenly people went back to Classic era and they're like, oh damn, I like this better than any other version of the game. I'm going to keep playing this. And, you know, if they had left us a BC server, a similar thing might have happened with BC. Oh, we know they're stupid. They just can't put themselves in a position where their actions or their words have admitted failure. And I don't know why. It's 80s corporate mentality. It's corporate mentality from back in the 80s, and it's absolutely disgusting. That they can't just say, guys, we realize based on a lot of sentiment that we might have been wrong in doing X, Y, or Z, and so we're going to replace X, Y, or Z with A, B, and C. And we hope you guys will be happy. They can't do that because it goes against the 80s corporate playbook of never saying anything or taking an action that indicates anything you did in the past was wrong. Oh, we gotta run now, right? We're doing the run. God, wake up, Robert. Come on. Snap out of it. Huh. Okay, I'm fine. Hardcore has replay. Hardcore has what's called enforced replayability. Yeah. The thing about Classic and Hardcore and why, like, doing the journey over and over again on different characters is fun is because every single moment you're logged in matters. Every single thing you do matters. Every piece of gear you get matters. Every gold you save matters. You know, everything you do has value within the confines of the game. And other versions of the game are not like that. I'm in the grave again, not a good sign. You warned me yesterday. I don't know what we're talking about. And to feel so sick and to hear you tell me that I'm in the grave is kind of like unsettling. You know, it's like a premonition or something. Yeah, Thudjack, H&R Block was like that when I was there. Like, you could not openly say, or when you had to use like certain corporate language to indicate why something had to change. Like when you were talking about having to change something, you couldn't say, this shit was bad, it didn't work, and it was effed, so we gotta do it different. Like, you couldn't be straightforward about it. You had to use like corporate language that involved a bunch of specific terminology to explain why something had to be changed. And even then it was still a challenge to be able to enact the change. Because enacting a change admitted that what you did previously did not work and was wrong. Yeah, a lot of corporations are still playing from that same like 80s handbook manual. And part of it they have to because they have shareholders, and if the shareholders are sitting there like, oh, you guys F up every year and then fix it? It's like, well, we don't F up, but yeah, some things don't work, and then you pivot. Like, oh, that sounds better. Oh, okay, you want to hear a certain language thrown at you. Got it. And Joel says, sorry, but it doesn't explain what you said. I'm still not going to know what you mean. Which is more unsettling. You didn't explain yourself still. Yeah, Adam, it's the most fun you've had in years. Yeah, I think a lot of people are feeling that. I'm feeling that way. Ever since I found Hardcore in general and came back to Classic Era, it has been the most fun that I've had with the game since probably Classic launch, you know? Since probably like the first year of Classic launch, and then of course like the drop of like Burning Crusade and the drop of Wrath were like super fun and hype for like the first few months, you know? I think that I've been hype for hardcore and classic era longer than any other drop or any other release of the game. Like, the fun has lasted for longer. I feel like we've been at it for a long. I'd have to check the shaman video to see like what was my first foray into the world of hardcore. But I feel like it's been like, what has it been, like 4 months? Let's see. Can I multitask? Maybe. Let's see. Show all. Oh, that's a fence. So, according to this, January 26th, 2023 was my first foray into hardcore. So yeah, it's been a little while. January 26th. I can't believe it's been that long. Does that mean we've been playing hardcore for like 9 months? I've been playing hardcore for the term of a baby. I could have had a baby, guys. I could have had a baby in this amount of time. What in the hell? What in the hell? Yeah, I did go hard on that shaman. I was like, you know what? Hardcore's not hard enough. I was one of those guys, like, it's not hard. I never die in WoW. I was like, let's only equip gear that we make ourselves. I was like, let's only eat food that we cook ourselves. That was how I forced myself to do cooking. And at first I turned nameplates off. I turned floating names off, so like we couldn't even see floating names. And I'm pretty sure at first I wasn't using Questie. But for me, not using Questie doesn't really matter. I know where most of the quests are, Horde side anyway. Steven, good morning. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know if it's gonna last more than a day, or I think today is gonna be my worst day. At least if it's not my worst day, then I'm effed. Last night should have been my worst night because, man, like, I just didn't get any sleep. Every 2 hours I woke up, and then I'd be up for like an hour before I could fall back asleep. As soon as I get to sleep, the medicine would wear off. I'd wake up in 2 more hours. It was a shit show. So I'm hoping today's the worst day, so that I can be back at it by Monday and feel relatively normal. Maybe not lose my voice completely. Suzumu, you did that similarly up to level 22, but it got really hard. I can see how it would, especially like trying to make your own gear and stuff. Yep, we got killed off at level 19, I think. That's cool, Steven. You've been enjoying the Forsaken Heritage questline in retail? That's awesome. I was gonna ask if anybody had gone back for retail, or if anyone was like super excited about the Emerald Dream patch. Remember when we used to think that the Emerald Dream was big enough that we'd get a whole expansion about it? Remember those theories? Now it's the Emerald Dream, it's a single zone, and it's a patch. So, there's that. What other hardcore tunes do I still have? I have a 47 Paladin who's retired, except he's not on the hardcore server anymore, I guess. And then we just have our level 15 mage. I've been focusing on this character, and I've been focusing on the rogue over on Defias Pillager for my immersive series. Depending on how today goes, I might start up our Defias Pillager stream character. Because I talked about wanting to eventually get a guild together on Defias Pillager for people that either prefer to play Alliance, or they only play Alliance. And eventually, you know, we'll want to get like rested XP and kind of bounce back and forth. So today might be the day that if I feel like I'm putting this character in jeopardy, today might be the day I start up on Defias Pillager. I was thinking like either Human Priest or Dwarf Paladin. I know. You guys can give me shit if I go on the Paladin again. Feel free to give me shit for how much shit I talked about the Paladin. Tim, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Dan, you've been sick for 3 days? Oh, I'm sorry, brother. This is day 2 for me. Like, yesterday was day 1. Yesterday was onset day. Last night was super bad. Today feels like pretty bad. And I'm hoping that, like, by day 3 or 4, I'll be back to getting better. Because, yeah, this was bad enough. I had to take medicine for it. And I haven't really had to take medicine for a cold in a long time. So, it's pretty crap. Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself, though, Jack. I'm like, but this time, it'll be different. Right, it's like that thought. Like, yeah, the Paladin got, like, dead. It got slow. It got really really tiring after a while of not finding a weapon or anything. Yes. And so I tell myself it'll be different this time. Yeah, so you guys are also, you guys loved the Pally. I think a lot of you guys were maybe as attached to the Pally as I was. Paulo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna have to use some money to go get some more cough syrup today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually go to the store as an adult and buy cough syrup for myself because apparently I can't shake this thing without it. Mark, thanks for being here, man. Yesterday's stream was an exciting one, but unfortunately we lost Alex in SFK. We did SFK and we had a casualty. It was rough. Yeah, Society. It went from my throat to into my lungs. Luckily, my nasal cavity is fine. I say that, and I shouldn't, but like it hasn't affected my nose at all. I can breathe out of my nose. Yeah, so maybe Dwarf Paladin.
I am forsaken.
I don't know. Would that be like too much melee, too much two-hander action if I did that?
Goodbye. Embrace the shadow.
And then I'd probably have to heal. I'd probably heal. Maybe I would tank some earlier stuff. I don't know. Mark, you like the shirt? It's one of the few shirts I have that are clean right now. I'm running out of shirts. My wife's been out of town for a week and she usually does the laundry. We split the chores and like she usually does laundry and then I help fold it. But like laundry has not gotten done. And yeah, so I'm running out of clothes. I might have to do it today. But it's been a kind of a rough week. Oh, he's in the building next door. What level are we now? We are level 25.
What is it?
I've started to try to keep the appropriate level in the stream title, but the way YouTube shows it, you probably don't get to see that far.
Remember, patience, discipline. Dark Lady, watch over you. Our time will come.
Yeah, Priest are amazing. Oh, I love Priest. And Priest have like the Priest is gonna eventually probably be more DPS than a Pally. That part is true. It's really hard for me to decide. Yeah, I'm very torn between the two. Maybe I would do a poll just to see like how you guys weighed in on it. Yeah, that's the thing about the priest is that they can heal even as shadow spec, and they also have like really good DPS. Pally's funner though, swinging the big two-hander until you're not killing anything with it. I thought that way too, and then like ultimately though you have to accept that the paladin is D tier, D or F tier DPS in classic era. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to decide. I can see both characters in my mind. I can see the dwarf Pally. I can see the human priest. Mike, your wife died? Oh my god. It's because I said all that stuff about how pro she was. I cursed her. I'm sorry. Tell her I'm sorry. It's because I talked all that shit. No! Rip! 33 is quite an achievement. You don't have to answer this, but does she cry when she loses a character? Because if I lost a 33, I'd probably go lay down and cry a little bit and take a nap. Or is she a screamer? Does she scream at the computer? I think that's like 2 reactions. You either go cry or you yell. Nomergon, no, you can't go to Nomergon. Oh no, no. Guys, we're never gonna do Nomergon. Like you can't do Nomergon in hardcore. You can't. There's so many shitty things that can happen to you in Nomergon. So many things that can go wrong. There are times you need to jump down from things, and if anybody has a pet, it's gonna pull half the dungeon. There are times you get too close to a railing and you pull stuff on like a half level lower than you, and it runs up the ramp as you're fighting another pet. The alarm bots, yeah, there are literal alarm bots that will summon more guys. Like, oh no, we are never gonna do Nomergon. I don't like Nomergon anyway, but Nomergon is probably one of the deadlier leveling dungeons in hardcore. It's gotta be. What went wrong in SFK? A lot of things culminated in Alex losing his character. Yeah. Mainly it was a lack of leadership on my part. That's what it was. The after-action report has revealed that it was a lack of leadership on my part that went wrong and got Alex killed. Yeah, we've deconstructed it, and it's on me. I'm like, now I need a new keyboard. I have a new keyboard coming finally. It's going to be here today. I was able to find the same, I think it's like the same Logitech keyboard, but it's like a slightly newer model than the one I got 5 years ago. I'm hoping it sounds the same and feels the same. It appears to be, and from the details, the same model of keyboard I'm currently using, but slightly newer. So I'm excited to have a keyboard. My one key is broken, so like every once in a while, when I hit my one key, it doesn't stay on the keyboard anymore. So sometimes it'll stick to my finger and it'll lift the one key off the keyboard as I'm playing. Also, I don't have a caps lock key that's functional anymore, and several of the keys on the keyboard double tap, which is very annoying when you're trying to type things at all. So yeah, and this was a Logitech keyboard. I forget the model number, but it's just a Logitech mechanical keyboard. Pretty basic. It's got the number pad on it, which I like the ones that are full-size keyboards. But yeah, I've been dealing with the problems with this keyboard because like I was worried about being able to find the same one, and I don't want to change how playing the game feels right now. But finally, I was able to find it on Amazon, and I got the green light to go ahead and order it yesterday, and it should be here today before 10 p.m. But yeah, this keyboard's busted. I've just been stubbornly sticking with it. Who tanked SFK? We had a guildie tanking on a druid. I forget character names because like I wish people's character names could just be their chat names. But Alex wasn't tanking it. Alex and I were DPSing it. When I say it was my fault, I just mean that we pulled the boss in a weird way, and I wasn't paying enough attention to party chat to see that that's what we were gonna do. And if I had been paying attention, I'd have been like, nah, let's just fight him normally. And I think fighting him normally, we would have had a better chance of survival. And maybe the DPS might have been spread more evenly. Vincent, how would you change your chat name? I believe your chat name in chat is tied to whatever is on your YouTube account. And they allow only so many name changes on a YouTube account within a certain period of time. But yeah, it would be something in the settings of your YouTube account to change how you appear in chat. What I'm bad about is I need to be checking people's notes. Like when I need to be checking people's notes that they have to tell me, like correlating the in-game character to chat when I don't already know. Some of you guys I start to like recognize the names, but then sometimes a character will die and they'll come back with a different name. And then I lose track. These bears look super sketch. Level 26 bears. I don't know. Seems bad. Seems bad. Part-time paladin, you lost your priest last night? Oof. Everyone's losing characters. It's really kind of a different experience than my prior experience of like not being in a guild that I cared about and just like being on Bloodcell Buccaneers and seeing people die and not giving 2 Fs. It feels quite different when it's our guild and when it's our people who are dying out there. There's like a deeper level of care that I feel that I had not anticipated or accounted for. Yeah, Dan, we have a big guild. Yeah, we've only got 10 people on right now, but we've got 228 characters. G info. We have 141 unique accounts. So yeah, there's 228 characters, but 141 unique humans. Our highest level is Vodka at 42. Mo is at 40, catching up there. And yeah, Ra, you hit 30, man. That's awesome. But yeah, that's it. That's our guild. It's incredible. I remember not thinking we would be able to get 10 people in one place at one time to sign a guild charter. And here we are with 141 unique accounts. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I'm shocked every day. I don't even know. What advice would I give for a newbie in hardcore? A shameless self-promotion, I would say go watch my recorded series on the Human Rogue, where I kind of talk about best practices for hardcore as I encounter them. But not shameless self-promotion, I would say pick a class with a heal, and maybe your first class will want to be a paladin or a shaman for survivability. Go slow. Go slow. Try to fight green enemies when you can. Don't go up against enemies that are 1 or 2 levels above you ever. And yeah, just take your time. But also go check out my recorded rogue series as I kind of walk through best practices as I encounter them. Winterfang, you lost your warrior today, level 15. Rip. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry. Jason, I'm glad you're digging it. I didn't record any today because I don't know if I want to record with my voice as effed up as it is. Maybe I'll record some later. But yeah, I jumped right into the stream today just to hang out because like I don't think I was in the right mindset for the recorded stuff. I don't know why. Highest level in hardcore would have been back on Bloodcell Buccaneers. We got our paladin to level 47 before I retired him. Yeah, like everybody's dropping like flies. It's like it's not even that it's depressing. Did you guys see the NPC up in the tree for a minute? Roll it back 5 seconds, and I swear to God that there was an NPC or a person in the tree. He was retired, Danius. Yeah, I sent him over to Mancrit Cluster. He couldn't find a weapon. It was solo not found for us. Solo not found because we never found a weapon, and I had to retire him because I couldn't kill anything. You guys saw it too? Okay, I'm not tripping. The cough syrup is not getting to me. Like there was a freaking like NPC or player in this tree. Was somebody fly hacking? Oh my god. I've benched the mage, and then what'll happen is that if I get this character killed, I'll pick up the mage on this server. The mage will be my Skull Rock server backup. Yeah, she's level 15 and she's right at a point where she's ready to do RFC. So like it would be cool to go in and do RFC on her. But yeah, she's benched. She's just on the bench. I want to use some time to get a character rolling over on Alliance side on Defias Pillager, so that I can play with some of you guys who like only play Alliance, or people who prefer to play Alliance will have a place to go. Robo tripping, the new hardcore challenge mode, yeah. No, it's not that bad. What I took today, I took a double dose of children's Mucinex because I went through most of my adult stuff getting through the night. So today I'm on children's Mucinex because it's what I have. Oh, God. Yeah, I want to get in the Lions Guild going. I don't know how long it would take to... I think we have to get to level 10, I think, to start the guild. Do I want to come down here? Not really. Am I just like, should I not be here right now? I think I'm okay. I feel like I'm fine. I'm questioning everything though. Oh, that was a good pull. I just took a double dose and it was like 15 milligrams. I was like, okay, 30. And I just hope that that works. It has been working a medium amount. There's no jailer in here. Weird. No jailer. Maybe the jailer's over here. No jailer there either. This is where your mage got killed. Okay. Oh man. What level were you? Ooh, music got loud. You were 25, right? The guy mind controls. I've never had him mind control. I saw that clip. But I've never had him mind... I think he'll only mind control if you're in a group, right? I don't think he'll just like mind control you if you're on your own. Because yeah, in 20 years I've never had him mind control me, but I did see that death clip. I saw it on Asmon reacting to it. But yeah, I saw it and I thought to myself, it must only happen when you're grouped up and you're fighting him, because I've never been mind controlled by him. Because if you're solo, like, what would mind controlling you do? He can't attack you when you're mind controlled. You'd be mind controlled, you'd be hanging out with him, having a little chat. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it only happens when you're in a group. For the record, I don't like this. And yeah, maybe we're getting out of here. Oh, we got some heals. I appreciate the heals. We can stay here now because heals. But yeah, that was super sketch. Super sketchy. Yeah, I wasn't ready for them to run, and I should be. Joe, I'd leave. Yeah, I might leave. I'm gonna stay now that we have a healer. If we keep our pocket healer for this, then it's fine. If we lose pocket healer for any reason, then we might have to go. I've never seen the jailer not be here. He's always here. I guess he must be spawned in somewhere else. Let's see if we can get up the tree. And if our friend comes with us. Oh, he took off. Where'd he go? Oh, he's somewhere. He must still be looking for this jailer. Yeah, he's not gonna spawn there, dude. He's gonna spawn up here somewhere. Let's go up here. Healers could easily grieve. Yeah, I mean, he could let me be like in a state of confidence where like I think I'm good, and then just let me die. I'm not gonna overextend myself. Come on, hardcore tree climbing. You can do it. Yeah, he did it. The tension in this mode is real. It really is. Yeah, you go through moments of everything's fine, to moments that are incredibly tense. Oh, there we go. We got another server 60. I heard the cheers. Here he is. We are using the Prospector X, which I got off of the auction house for like almost 3 gold. It was like 2.5 gold. Yeah, yeah. Well, it might be because the server's so fresh. Maybe people have adjusted their prices, so they just like sell stuff for what they think they can get. It might be like, oh god. I feel like we're fine. I feel like we're fine. We got a whole group now. I'm hoping this will make getting the rogues easier as well, because we still need, 8 rogues. Joe, you just ran SM? Are you talking about Wrath, though?
Trollhal. Strength.
I like to see people healing. It's good on you. Part-time paladin, anyone in here ever have to fight the WoW player mindset of wasted time when a character dies? I think that there's always like a little bit of sense that you're just kind of like, okay, I put a lot of time in, I'm dead, I have to go again. But it's like, I feel like people break down into two different groups. There are going to be people that are like okay with that as a challenge, and there are going to be people who are devastated to have lost all the hours they put in. And the mindset is more about like what you're trying to get out of it. So you have to think of this mode, especially, but all classic era, but especially this mode, you have to think of it more for the journey, for the small steps that you take on the way, and not like you're trying to achieve anything more than see how long you can live on your journey. We like to say journey before destination. And so, but I think there are definitely two groups of people: the people who can play like that, and it's fun and enjoyable. And then there are the people who want to throw their keyboard through their monitor screen every time that they die. Yes, and Danius has it correct. If you die in this mode, and that is disappointing to you, and you want to keep going on the character, you can. Blizzard is letting you transfer the character for free to a regular classic server that is not hardcore. So if you die, you can go continue your journey on the Mancryx server, and it's absolutely fine. You don't ever permanently lose anything. You lose a hardcore character on a hardcore server, but you can take him somewhere else and keep playing him. That's the best thing about it. And yet, in regular classic servers are also very, very populated, so lots of people are playing on regular classic servers. So you'll be able to go there, continue your journey without having to worry about dying, and you will be able to play with other people still. Absolutely. That's the best thing they did for the game mode, is that they let you transfer off. I realized that like we had a group, and I guess they didn't want to farm for rogues over here. They all need rogues. Or some of them did. But apparently they did not want to do that here, where I'm doing it. The way in the also in this version of hardcore, there can be meta progression because you are allowed to send stuff to an alt. So make a bank alt, park them in a major city. Whenever you have more than a gold, mail it to your bank alt. That way, if you do decide to go again on a new character, you have a little bit of income. So yeah, you can work in your own meta progression, and you can treat hardcore WoW more like a roguelike. Everybody likes roguelikes, right? They've come back. I didn't get credit for anything they did over there. They probably didn't get credit for anything I did over here, so, but we're all back together now. They've fixed leashing, Danius, so they can't do that stuff anymore. Yeah, they fixed leashing on enemies so that no one can do that. No one has done it yet because it's not technically possible anymore on this server. They changed how leashing works, thankfully. And they've also taken a hard stance on that kind of thing. So if someone did do that, it would definitely make it into the interwebs, and Blizzard would ban the account of the person who did it because they're taking a very hard stance on any visible griefing. Which to me means any griefing that happens where someone's able to record it and prove it. And so they fixed leashing, and they're taking a hardline stance on that kind of thing. So thankfully we don't have to deal with it. Thankfully you can get your guy to a city and he can be safe. And just still though, furthermore, don't ever walk away without logging out, you know. I would say even if you're in a city, like just don't walk away without logging out. They would care if they banned his entire account across all versions of the game, because someone who's griefing in World of Warcraft, that's a player who plays World of Warcraft every single day. If a dude is at a point where he's so bored in the game that he wants to grief people, that's a dude that plays WoW every single day. Yeah, and so that person will be upset when they ban their whole account, when they have like a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day ban and they can't play any version of the game. I think that would affect someone like that, actually. Maybe not in all situations, but I think that for the most part, they would not like that ban. Are we done here? Am I done? I gotta free the guy over here, right? I gotta go free this guy, and then I'll be done. Leashing is the mechanism that happens that stops an enemy from continuing to chase you. When we say something has leashed, we mean it has hit the end of its tether, it can't run anymore, and it has to go back to its spawn point. That's when we say leashing, we literally mean the enemy has got to the end of an invisible leash, and now it has to reset back at it wherever it was. So when I say they fixed leashing, I mean that they made it so you can't kite a dragon or an elite so far that it gets it into a major city. It will leash, and it will reset its positioning before that happens. Yeah. It is a weird term, I guess, from people who are kind of outside of WoW. What do I think of the private community on private servers? I don't really think about it much. I don't play on private servers because they're against the terms of service. And but furthermore, I couldn't make content about them, and I couldn't hang out and play with you guys on a private server, so I've never played on a private server. As for people that do, well, I mean, that's fine. They can do their own thing with the idea that one day Blizzard might come and just shut them down. And if you're okay, that's kind of its own kind of hardcore. Like putting a bunch of time into a private server knowing that like one day Blizz is going to come by and just shut it down. But yeah, I don't mind those that do. I prefer to pay for things. But I understand that like a lot of the reason why people play on private servers is not necessarily to avoid paying. Oh, we running from this. We're gonna do the leashing thing. Oh no. Oh, we've made a huge mistake. Yeah. RIP. This might be RIP. This might be RIP. Maybe not. Hold on. Shit. My group is gone. Obviously, I have no groups. All my groups are now belong to somebody else. I think we're fine. Yeah. Thankfully, we can come behind these buildings and like not aggro anybody. Am I ever gonna effing drop thread? Oh fuck. We're fine. It's all fine here. How are you? So to continue that line of thought that I was in, I don't think that the reason why everybody plays on a private server is because they don't want to pay Blizzard. I don't believe that's it. Because private servers offer like changes to the game and variety to the game and rolling fresh restarts and stuff like that. And I feel like that's as much of an impetus for people to play on those servers as it is just to not pay Blizzard $15 a month. But obviously there are some people who are doing it so they don't have to pay Blizzard. And so morally I'm torn. Yeah. I'm glad that I'm not the one who has to decide what happens to private servers, because morally there is the lawful side of me that just says no, you are basically stealing a product without paying for it. That is wrong. There's the part of me that says a lot of games open up their source code anyway and let modders do cool shit with it. Why wouldn't Blizzard do that? That's what these people are seeking, obviously. So I'm glad that I don't have to make a choice, that it's not my choice. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm absolutely gonna try to get out of here. I can't hearth because I'm a dummy and I didn't set my hearthstone anywhere useful. But I am definitely getting out of here. We're done, thankfully. So, you know, it's not like I'm leaving early to be smart. Now I'm leaving because I'm done with the quest. Thank God I didn't get dazed. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right. Yeah, I don't even know how I didn't get dazed. Because I'm a warrior, I got heavy armor on. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I really do not want to get this character killed today. That's not really what I'm in for. Jay, do I know McDoubles? Is that like a type of burger? If it's not, either way the answer is no, I guess. I guess my question was disingenuous. No, I don't. But it sounds like a burger. And I might be hungry. Felix, have a good rest of your day, man. Thanks for being here. Like, you got a keyboard from a yard sale? For $5? No. I remember yard sales. In my current neighborhood, nobody's having a yard sale. But I remember yard sales from, like, my youth. It was always fun to, like, take my allowance around and see what, like, awesome toys I can get. Like, the parents would be selling the kids toys, and the kid probably didn't even know, you know. Haven't touched these toys in months. I'm gonna make $1. And I'd get some awesome toys from yard sales as a kid. You just got an awesome toy as an adult. It's even better. That's awesome, man. Martin, I'm trying not to, man. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it might be time to fire up that Defias Pillager character after we get back to town here. That was... I don't even know how I didn't die, guys. You know why I didn't die? I have such good gear. I have so much effing HP. It's because of my HP. If I didn't have so much awesome gear, a lot of which was made for me by Alex before he died. If I didn't have such awesome gear, like, I probably would have died there because I wouldn't have had the HP to withstand the attacks. Pretty sure, like, that coupled with the off chance that I didn't get dazed is the only reason why I didn't die. That was another moment where I accepted that I was dead. When I saw the two guys I was going to have to run past ahead of me, I just accepted that we were dead. I kept going anyway because, you know, life before death, strength before weakness. I kept going anyway, but in a corner of my mind I was like, okay, this is it. Alex lives on through the gear he crafted, yeah. Made by Steelhide, right there. 2023. Absolutely. Winterfang, take care, man. Thanks for being here and hanging out with us. I really appreciate you. Part-time, it is definitely a Stormlight reference. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we definitely try to follow the first ideal around here. The first ideal is like so applicable to hardcore classic. It's like, it's almost like it's made for hardcore classic. Yeah. Yeah, I've been working my way through all the Cosmere books. I'm on publishing order-wise. I'm on book 4 of the Stormlight Archive right now, and then I think I'm going over to Lost Metal after that to finish up that era of Scadrial. Sanderson's like the best thing that's ever happened to books. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. He's an effing mastermind, and I just hope he lives I hope he lives longer than I do. I don't want to be in a world where there's not going to be another Brandon Sanderson book. So I hope the dude, like, lives. Other streamers min-max everything. You know, I've never watched another person stream WoW. I'm not sure how they play, and like I feel like maybe they do that because they think that's like what the audience wants, or they think that maybe playing that way will get them an audience that they want. Or maybe that's just simply how they learn to play. Although I learned to play in a more min-maxy way as well. My friend taught me to play, and it was all about go 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 go. Even in vanilla, he told me that this guy told me that the real game didn't start till endgame. Even when the endgame was just a couple of messy 40-man raids, he's like, real game starts at endgame. we gotta go fast. And so like my first couple months were following this guy around doing quests, you know. Eventually he cut me loose, and I started to like learn how to play a little bit differently, but we were always gilded, so there was always a rush to get the level. We always kind of like raced in the guild to see like who could get the max level first and stuff like that. And, like it wasn't always a super enjoyable way to play. Taking your time is much better. Amy, good morning. I'm sick, but you already know that. I'm having a good stream because I get to be here with everybody. Instead of just being physically miserable and watching reruns of Chris play XCOM, I get to do this instead and hang out. So in that sense, I'm doing well. Meanwhile, my physical body is melting. Mark, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for being here. Sanderson, a nice guy. I've never heard him like talk. I try to not learn too much about people. Like when it comes to like I've always been this way with like actors or writers or like musicians. I try not to learn like too much real world stuff about them as a person, because sometimes I worry that it might color or change how I perceive the fiction. So I've never heard him talk. I've never read an interview with him or anything. I've seen some pictures of him, and that's about it. But I always try to like kind of keep it like separate. That's probably like a less enjoyable way to go about it. I've just always done that. It's like I want to enjoy Indiana Jones. I don't want to know a lot about Harrison Ford. That's kind of like the. But I guess with writers it should be a little different. But I've always taken the same approach. Yeah, just in case, you know, like I'm like incredibly open-minded, so I probably couldn't learn a lot. But sometimes, like, if it's a heinous thing you learn about somebody, then it sucks, you know. Like look what happened to like the Harry Potter books and all that franchise. Sometimes you learn stuff about somebody that you can't unlearn, and it has to affect how you feel about the thing. And so I just try to avoid that as much as I can. I learn enough about him through. I want to learn about him through what he writes. Like I get an idea of the kind of person he is, or a person that he wants to be, through the characters that he creates. And to me, that's kind of like the right way for me to engage with him as a creator.
I have exactly what you need.
This guy has exactly what we need. I didn't even know what I needed. I want to maybe send this off, and the stuff is still not selling for a lot on the auction house. Like, I could vendor this for 6 silver, or maybe I can get 8 silver for it. I'm just gonna vendor stuff. Yeah, I've been bad about getting on the bank alt anyway, except to like receive the golds. Yes, I will set the Hearthstone. Thanks, Mike. That is a good idea.
Victory for Sylvanus.
Alright, guys. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little break. I need to get some more water, maybe get some more coffee. I'm going to take about 10 minutes. When I come back, I'm going to do a poll. And when I come back, we're going to make a character on Defias Pillager. So let me get the poll going here. Start a poll. I don't know if I'll go by it, but I kind of want to see how you guys are feeling. So Alliance character for Defias Pillager server. So I'll have the 2 that we talked about, and then I'll throw a distractor in as well. I like throwing in distractors. So we'll do either dwarf, paladin, human priest, or, and here's the distractor, night elf druid. And yeah, I'm gonna take 10 minutes. you guys go, 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 go. I'll come back, I'll look at the poll, and we'll have a little chat. But I will also, I'm going to log out just in case anything weird were to happen. You know, we don't know. And I will turn the volume down a little bit on the music. And we'll go here. And we'll get that already. I'll be back in 10 minutes, so around 12:50 my time. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. you guys. What the? Now a lot of you might not be familiar with like learning and development terms. A distractor is a wrong answer that we put onto a test or quiz. So you guys, a lot of you picked the wrong answer. I'm not doing that. I'm not, I don't think we're doing that. It's funny because like I think you guys picked it because I called it a distractor. This is why even in like learning and development, like distractors don't always work as intended. And it's because of this right now. Yeah, because we got 33% paladin, 29% priest, 39% druid. So yeah, and I'm not, I don't think I'm doing that. It was a distractor to kind of like level the playing field a bit, so that like it wasn't to make it less skewed. The druid warlock, you fuckers. Because I feel like this was obviously something that was done by chat. Did the pinned comment replace the poll? Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay. Is that what happened? That's so stupid. Why would YouTube work that way? Let's do the real thing now, because guys, I don't think I'm doing that. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't think it would replace the poll. How stupid is that? That was dumb. I'm sorry about wasting your time. Yeah, how dumb is it that a pinned comment replaces a poll? Who would design that functionality? Alright, no distractor this time. No, they haven't. Only 10 of them spoke before I put the pinned comment up, so it's not... Here, no, because now if I add it, now you're all gonna pick it to meme me. It's gonna be a joke, you know? You're gonna troll me with it. I'm not putting it on there. Yeah. No, I don't think I'm putting it on there. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, only 10 of them spoke before if I pinned the comment. I'm gonna send the email to someone at YouTube about this. They're not gonna read it. They're not gonna care. I'm basically nobody. I am nobody. But I'm gonna email somebody about that. Because of what happened now, do you guys see the pinned comment and the poll now? Because I still see my pinned comment and a poll. So I don't know why one has to replace the other. If I remove the comment, does it remove the poll? Message retracted. No, that's not what removing a unpin the comment. There we go. Tauren Rogue. I like it. So weird. You guys, once I did the poll, you guys didn't even see the pinned comment, and on my side, both were up. So that's why I had no indication that I looked at it to make sure they were both there. I pinned the comment. On my side, I saw the poll and a pinned comment, and I walked away. So yeah, I'm gonna send an email. Oh god. It's gonna be 50-50. I think, like, you guys are, like, really good about, like, being balanced. Like, things tend to be 50-50 when I do polls. It would make it easier if things were more spread, because what's going to happen is that I'm still going to have to decide. Yeah. Here, maybe if I go into character creation and do some stuff, like, got Human Priest, Dwarf Pally. What do you guys really want to see? Oh, now I'm gonna have to pin a comment about the warrior, how I'm not playing it because I'm sick today, and how I don't want to get the character killed because I'm sick. Now I gotta do that. What are we doing the paladin here? Is this what we're doing? Yeah. I don't know if I can. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know. It could be fun. Yeah, I'll pin a comment since I can't pin a comment and have a poll at the same time. I'll pin a comment once we're done. I don't play males anymore, Dragon's Bane, because I like getting the YouTube comments that ask me why I'm playing a female character. I like messing with those people too much. And like honestly, if I gotta stare at something for 300 hours, like I am a dude. I'll just play a chick, because I'm not a chick. I get to have a different experience in a video game than I have in real life. So. And I just like getting the comments on YouTube. Oh, good video. Why body type B? 2 reasons. 1, because I want to. 2, because I want to. Yeah, okay, why are you playing a female character? Yeah, I have a beard in real life. I don't need a beard in a video game. I don't want my character to be me. There are 2 different kinds of people. Like, some people make a character that they want to be them. They wish they were this character. I'm not like that. I'm 6'4", I have muscles and a beard, and I'm a dude. I'm already living that white guy life. Like, I don't need to be a big bearded white guy in a game, because that's already what I am. Yeah. I mean, I'm already that. I'm fine. I can go swing a sword in the backyard if I want to, and LARP a little bit, you know what I mean? I can't, you know... Yes, Alex, we are. Yeah, as soon as we can. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Can I flex my bicep? No, I only do that on my OnlyFans. No, I won't do that on stream. You just gotta look for one of the vids where it's too hot for me to wear proper clothing and I'm wearing a tank top, which happens often in my office. Roll the Dwarf Priest. Yeah, what are you guys feeling about that? I don't really have an OnlyFans. My wife has told me that I should. But I don't. That's just a joke. The Paladin won fair and square. I didn't say I would adhere to the results of the poll. I was just trying to gauge interest. I don't even. It doesn't show me how. Oh, 73 votes. Yeah, I think we're capped on voters. We've only got 132 people hanging out with us today. We have pretty low viewership today. So we only got 73 voters that want to click on the things. The Nelf Druid is gonna look like a bear's ass, Chris. You know what I mean? Like if I make a Night Elf Druid, that's fine. I can make the sexiest Nelf Druid that we've ever seen and hung out with and had long conversations with that were very meaningful. But we're gonna be staring at a bear's ass the whole time, you know. Samuel, to be fair, my rotation on the priest is gonna be mostly wanding stuff down and hiding under Power Word Shield. But yeah, they're both like, I like them because it lets me disengage a little bit from combat and engage a little bit more with you guys. So I don't mind like the auto attacky classes. But some people, yeah. Yeah, but it's a cat. It's not. I don't want to be a cat. I don't want to stare at an animal. I want to see my gear. I want to see what my gear looks like. I want to get a new chest piece and have it look different. I want to get some new pants and have them look different. I just like, I'm shallow that way. Night Elves are cursed. Yeah, absolutely. And then I'd have to have you guys like run me from whatever to Menethil Harbor through the wetlands. Yeah, it takes me out of the character. I can't stare at the same animal for hundreds of hours. Night Elf Priest, but go to Elwyn. The Night Elves aren't Night Elfy enough for me. I have issues with the Night Elves. The Night Elves are just skinnier humans. It's like human, okay? Nelf. Human, not even skinnier. They have less in the chest region, I guess. They're not supposed to be. Night Elf females are supposed to be like Amazonian warriors. They're supposed to be broad-shouldered and like ripped, and they're not. For some reason, from Warcraft 3 into World of Warcraft, they just became like slightly smaller-breasted humans. That's really the only. I'm not seeing any other difference besides maybe a cup size. And then the males are just like weirdly proportioned. Like, why are your, what's wrong with your, these aren't muscles, these are tumors. That's not where your thigh muscle would be. What's going on up here? What's happening with your shoulders? And the same thing with the men. Like, I don't understand why your forearms are as big as my waist. Why, how can you even use your hands? Why does your hand go right into your bicep? Like, I can't, it's too comical. Like, but yeah, for the Night Elf males, at least, like, they're kind of ripped, right? They're now the women should be similar to that, but with their own proportions. Like, they're supposed to be like Amazonian warriors, like, but they're not. They're just soft human ladies with ears. That was all. That's my, like, slightly sexist, I guess, rant for the day. I don't know if any of that was sexist. If it was, I apologize. It's just video game characters. It's just art, you know. Yeah. Oh God, what happened to you? Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. They skipped leg day, but they did some weird leg muscles that got like the muscles around their knees really big, but like neglected the upper half of the thigh. It's really weird. I don't know what happened. I mean, Dwarf Pally won the poll. You want to be a female dwarf with a beard? You should be able to be. You should be able to be what you want. Veros, in actual Night Elf society, most of the males will be less ripped than the females. Like, I agree. At least that's what Warcraft 3 showed us, and that's what like the opening cinematic of World of Warcraft kind of showed. But that's not what we got. So, what are you gonna do? I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should I just go by the poll? I could just go by the poll. Is this what I want? Oh God, I'm never gonna make everybody happy. I don't think I'm ever gonna. Here, we're gonna go. Well, let's do it this way. We've decided on Paladin. Paladin won 57%. Alex, I could do either of them. Yeah, like I don't mind. That's the kind of the problem is like I don't mind either of them. I like them both. You know, I can't decide. That's why you guys are supposed to help. So let's say the Paladin won, but let's just do one more thing, and then I'll stop it, and then we'll play the game. We'll just do this. I think this is what it's boiling down to, basically. There we go. What if we were doing that? What if we were gonna do Pally no matter what? Do you want dwarf? Do you want human? Let me see big numbers in one direction, please. Let me see some big numbers. I got 2 melee going. Go catch it. Damn it. Jump. Boom, 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 boom. We're just, yeah. Let's just. Where is it? Nope. This is what we're doing. We're just gonna do it my way. But I still can't decide. Shit. Ah, shit. Gotta get my special character from the character map. All right, what do we got? Let's grab this. God, no, I don't know if I used that one. Let's grab this one. Select. There we go. Copy. Oops. Control V. We're gonna go to the dwarf area. Yeah, we will see the dwarf area. Absolutely. Yeah, no worries there. We're gonna do the zone hopping and see the dwarf area. Yep. All right, it's done. It's done. It's better this way because I'll be able to heal. I'll be able to heal even while I go shadow. Yeah, it's probably better this way. It's not as exciting to get as like getting a new weapon. You know, there's nothing as exciting as like getting a new weapon on a melee class, but I need to turn some add-ons off. Yep. Add-ons. Oh, I downloaded Atlas Loot. I actually found and downloaded Atlas Loot, so I have that now. Hardcore goes off. Guild alerts we leave on. Storyline and voiceover can go off. And I think everything else is good. Okay, there we go. I have to change the, I have to do a couple things. I have to make a note here. There's that, and then I have to quickly change the title of the stream. And I have to update thumbnail. Let me change the thumbnail really quick. Thankfully I already made like a generic thumbnail for me doing this exact thing when I knew how sick I was today. Let's edit this. Official hardcore. Okay, that should be good. Some of this stuff is going to be wrong in the description. Save that. Herbalism, skinning. Okay, there we go. We should be good. Alright, we should be good. We should be fine. Sorry if I missed a bunch of you guys while I was doing that stuff. I had to use my second monitor there. Let me resize this. And then, like, I don't know if there are 10 people on. I don't know what level I have to be to do a guild thing, but yeah, we can do a guild whenever. I do want to get a guild going over here for people that are playing Alliance. Or who would like to play Alliance. I don't need Immersion on. I think I'm going to turn Immersion off. It's going to be easier just to take the quest if Immersion's not on. I'm not reading them anyway, so seems kind of pointless. I was gonna have to heal on the paladin or anyway, you know, so yeah, it's fine.
Have a good one.
Yeah, everyone, like half people are disappointed, half people are fine. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine. And I think I have other people interested in pallies on the Alliance side, and then they can tank, you know. And then I can heal. It's fine. Healing in classic era is fine. And until something really goes wrong, it's really easy and boring, so it should be okay.
How are you? Safe travels.
Yeah, what did I need to do it? Did I need to be level 10? Was that a real thing or no? I felt like someone had said we need to be level 10, but I don't know if that was true. And then I don't know how much money it costs.
Safe travels.
I could probably do it right now on my rogue. You know, if I had 10 people who wanted to be in Stormwind, I probably could do it on my rogue right now, because my rogue is on this server from the immersive series. So we could, oh, what is that? Oh, that's the wrong button, Robert. Wrong button, Robert. That's the heal. It's level 10. Is it 1 gold? Okay. Maybe I have a gold. I don't think I have a gold at level 10. It's not a gold, is it? I thought it turned out to not be a gold. Yeah, Lost One, look at the comment up top, man. I know it's not easy to see when you first come into a chat. Because it's in a weird place. Auto loot. 10 silver. It's 10 silver. Okay. 10 silver. Yeah, you can get a gold by level 10, I'm sure, but I'm just saying I don't think it doesn't cost a gold to get the guild going, because I know that because it didn't cost me that much last time. Yeah, I think we could do that. Yeah, whenever some of you guys are on, we can do that really quick. I just don't know if we have 10 people who can like be in Stormwind to get it done like super efficiently. If you can get a character to Stormwind, to sign a guild charter like super, like you're in Stormwind or you're close, like say something in chat if you're interested in doing that. I don't want to switch over unless I have the 10 people I need. Alright, I got Steven, I got Alex. Grumpsy, you're close. It's 3. Thudjack can be there in a couple minutes, that's 4. Windle, that's 5. Redfire, that's 6. Gab, that'd be 7. Monica, that's 8. Prathan, 9. Good so far is 10. Okay, in a couple minutes... I'm gonna switch over to my rogue. I think she's either in Goldshire or she's in Stormwind already. I think she's already in Stormwind. Cadis. Okay, so we got 10 people. If I can get on and we can do it pretty quickly. Taylor Swift really wants to invite me to party and challenge me to a duel to the death. I thought you couldn't do that at level 1. I thought you couldn't do a duel to the death at level 1. I'm level 1. Why would I be able to duel to the death? Mark, a lot of you guys can. Okay, yeah, we'll take a few minutes and then we will get this guild going. I don't think there's a requisite level to sign. I think anybody can sign it. You can, you just don't get ears. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought they just made it so that you couldn't do it. So that you just couldn't do it. I'm gonna knock out these intro quests. Just the wolves and the vermin, and then I will switch over to the rogue, and we'll see about getting this done. I'm assuming that I have at least 10 silver on the rogue. Where are we gonna meet? Wherever the guild person is at. Yeah, wherever the guild, and I don't know where that is, but I'll have to find out. Wherever the guild charter purchasing person is, that would be the best place. A paladin named Judge Judy. Perfect. I'm assuming it's a dwarf. Alex, that'd be cool, man. Yeah, I think I have it, but if not, that'd be awesome. Just so we can get this going. It's in the trade district? Okay, cool, cool, cool. I figured it was probably one of like the first buildings that you encounter when you like kind of enter the city. It is the first building on the left. Okay, cool. Yeah, I must have remembered that from somewhere because I felt like it must be really close to the entrance. First building on the left when you go into Stormwind. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, Lisa Alliance sick because I'm sick. I have the illness. I am down with the sickness. And we had a really close call on the warrior in Durnhold Keep. I chained like 5 guys. Somehow we didn't get dazed or killed, and at that point I decided it'd probably be safer to start up on Defias Pillagers and get the guild going. Would be a better use of my time than getting the warrior killed. Yeah, I had to pivot because like I had to medicate for what's messing me up is the medication. I had to medicate because I can't stop coughing if I don't medicate right now. And it's like messing with me. I'm not making smart choices, basically. Thank you. I think that this is going to be the worst day, and then like tomorrow and Monday should be recovery. I was sick yesterday, about half as bad as this, and then overnight it just exploded. It's the first time in a long time that I've had to take like cough syrup to stop myself from coughing. It was like that kind of like uncontrollable coughing that would just like come over you. Alright, let me turn these ones in, and then I'll switch to the rogue, and we will get the guild going, and then I'll switch back before too many people are wondering what the heck is going on with the stream. I think I might have to go back to making like the streams a little bit more like generic titled and like generic thumbnailed so that we have the leeway like within the stream to like pivot and do different things, because I really want the warrior to stay alive forever. And I feel like you get a couple of warnings when you're playing, like you almost die maybe once, and then it's time to like do something else. So I might have to go back to making like the titles of the streams and the thumbnails a little bit more generic, kind of like the one is today. I don't really like the one I have up today. I made it in a haze, but I like something more generic. I think will work a little bit better.
Need help? For the Alliance? Go with honor. Life bless you, King's honor. Be careful.
Alright, let me log out and get onto the rogue. Somebody sent me COVID to add one more challenge to the hardcore challenge. Yeah, my kid brought it home from school because like kids can't keep their hands out of their mouths, and no one at school cares if they wash their hands before they eat and stuff like that. So yeah, he went to school for 4 days, first 4 days of the year, and he was immediately sick. And then I got sick. So my wife has been on vacation all week, and she probably won't get sick, but because by the time she gets back, I'll probably be past my my period where I can spread it. So she got really lucky, and I think she might not have to be sick. But yeah, him and I had to be sick. Subject, same with your 2 girls. They went to school for the first week, came home sick. Yeah, it's like horrible. I knew it was going to happen. We went all summer. Nobody was sick. My son might have been sick once. I never got sick. 3 months, no illness. 4 days of school, illness. Let's see. How much money do I have? Oh, I have 36 silver, so I should be fine. Let's get over to the main street. Is it a bad strand? I felt like it did. I don't think it hit him as hard as it's hitting me. He didn't really have as much. I was up for most of the night, like just coughing uncontrollably. That doesn't usually happen to me. It's bad, whatever it is. Guild Master. Purchase guild charter? Yeah, purchase a guild charter. Okay. I just want our name. I wonder if somebody already took it. We got it. Okay, and then I need to request signatures. I'm being invited to a group. Is this good? Is this you guys? I hope so. And so clicky. Okay, and then there we go. I think I'm doing this right. That's 2. We're hanging out in the guild charter building. I'm gonna have a seat and like rest myself here for a minute while we wait for you guys to reconnoiter at the guild hall. You think the guild hall could have like some cool stuff? The guild hall would be a perfect place where you go into an instance and that's your guild's guild hall where you can like decorate with like the trophies from your raid kills and stuff. If we can't have player housing, can we at least have like player like raid halls or guild halls rather? All right, we got let's see, request. Okay. Yeah, the more the merrier. Let's see. I should probably leave this up. Yeah, if you guys leave group after you sign, that means we don't have to convert it to a raid. I think the first time we did this on Horde, we ended up converting it to a raid to get everybody in the group. What talents am I gonna go for? On the priest, I'm gonna go shadow. Well, and wands. I want wands from the other tree. Oof. There we go. Converted. Converted to raid. Redfire, you're in a different layer. You need an invite to the party, and that'll bring you in.
Greetings.
I'll take it. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. That's very, very helpful, and I do take donations. Yep. Thank you. Very cool. Am I missing people? Who am I missing? I need you. I need you. Appreciated. Thank you. I think I'm good. We have so much gold now. It's like I'm never gonna get to spend it, you know. All right. Who else do we have? It's hard to keep track of who I've gotten and who I haven't. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's signed now. And then so I don't know who is who. Alex, who is your character, man? Are you on the warlock? Or are you on the mage? I need to give some people oh, I need to get it registered. Shit. And then I need to give some people abilities. Register a guild charter. Okay, and so I should have guild here. Okay, you're the mage. I have 2 of you right here. We determined there was no way for officers to promote up to other officers. Is that what we determined? Guild control. Officer. Let's do like the same naming convention. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I have to do that, I guess. Okay, you can do everything. Edit public notes. So that they can change. So the edit public notice so that like you can change. You can put a note and put your chat name into the note if your chat name does not match your character name. That's what that is for. Member, edit public notes. Yeah. I might leave it at that for now. Accept those changes. And then I guess so. What I'm gonna do, Alex, I'm gonna have to hand you. I'm gonna hand you guild lead, and then when I want it, I want it on the priest. So I'm gonna hand you guild lead, which I think I can do. And then I'm gonna jump onto my priest. It'll be easier if I have guild lead on this character. My special character is like the little E. He goes. The E has a little apostrophe that goes from left to right, top to bottom. Or just do /who level 3 in Elwyn and I'll be there. And then we need to figure out like who we gotta get officers going. Gotta have more people that can invite. Or Alex, or you just keep guild lead, or you just keep it, and I'd be fine with that too. Honestly, I don't know that I need it.
Go with honor, friend.
I can be an honorary member in the Alliance Guild,
Good day.
but then in that case, that way you can get some people promoted to officer, so you can have it, especially for now.
See you around.
You need something? Be careful. Light bless you.
What can I help you with? For the Alliance.
Yeah, if you just want to keep me as an officer and just leave yourself as a guild lead, that would be cool. Because otherwise, don't I have to promote every officer? And that would kind of be a thing. If only I could do that. And so yeah, guys, if you would, once you're in the guild, if you would put a note for yourself, if your chat name in chat is different than your character name, go ahead and put a note so that you can be identified. Yep, we're tracking you. Damn it, Alex. Fine. Fine. Let's see. You have not yet, at least. Oh, I do have, but I can't. Oh, Steve's already an officer. I'm stupid. I'm like, why can't I promote Steve? I'm not GM. No, I am GM. He's just already an officer. And then I have to move you back up to officer because it demotes you immediately. There we go. Okay. I know it's your bank alt, but it's fine. Alright, should be good for now. Alex, I don't either. Like, you see what I do. You know, Clint did the heavy lifting with the rank changes. What I'll try to do is I'll try to emulate the settings that he made on the other side. I'm just gonna take those ranks and I'm gonna set them up the same exact way in my downtime. Or I'll just leave it like it is. You know, either way, like, I don't think it matters. It probably doesn't matter too much. You know, it probably doesn't matter too much. I'll have to do the message of the day stuff, I guess. Yeah, that's right. Otherwise, I have to switch everybody. Yeah, I remember that. I might just leave the ranks as they are. I don't think the ranks are too important for what we're doing. When we're just, the point of it is to have a place where we can communicate, hang out, and get together for groups. Like, I think it's fine. Yeah, part-time. I'll get you. Nope, you just scrolled off my screen. Let me go back up. There you go. All right, if we missed you at this point, probably go ahead and repost your name. If you did not get an invite and you want an invite and we missed you, probably go ahead and repost. Yes, Marlena, that is exactly what we were doing. Yep. I feel like crap today because I'm sick. We almost got the warrior killed, but she's still alive, so I decided to pivot, come over to Defias Pillager, start a priest, and get the guild going. For folks who would like to play on the Alliance side. Thank you, Marlena. Yeah, I hope that, like, today is probably going to be the worst day, and so I hope that by tomorrow and Monday I will be feeling better. Last night was rough, so I'm hoping last night was my worst night. And boy, do I need a wand. Oh, I gotta get a wand. I should buy a wand on the auction house and send it to myself, but that would be like an hour. But yeah, that's probably what I'll have to do. I'll probably jump on and just buy a wand really quick and mail it to myself. Somebody had a wand. Oh, Alex, you mailed one already. Okay, well in that case, I will not. In that case, I'll just not do anything. I'll just keep playing, and eventually we'll have a wand. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it's not critical for it to be like right this minute. I can wait the hour or however long it takes. It's level 5. Right, exactly. Good point, good point. By the time it comes, we'll be level 5 at least. The music is too low because we were in Stormwind and I turned the music down. There we go. Music should be acceptable levels now.
Need help?
Gotcha, Society. Dylan, good afternoon. Thanks for being here.
Be careful. Light be with you. Go with honor, friend. Light bless you. For the Alliance.
I should probably go, you know, train some abilities since we're level 4. That would be a very smart thing to do if a person were in their right mind and not on cold medication. They might think, hey, I should go train level 2 and level 4. A person might think that.
Need help?
I do need help, yeah. Yes, I do. Okay, there we go.
Safe travels.
Yeah, if by healer you mean person that bubbles somebody and then wands the enemy, then yes. Yep, I will be healing in the sense that I will be using Power Word Shield and then I will be wanding the enemies. Yeah, it's probably fine. It's probably the priest is fun enough that if I have to heal and it means I get to play a priest, then I think I can be okay with that. Wendell, you found 2 bags already? That's impressive, yeah. On the rogue, we have found 5 bags. And it's like, I've never found so many bags on one character before. Like, I'm finding more bags than I could ever need. I might send some of those bags over to this character, actually. It would be a good idea. The Alliance already has more healing classes than the Horde Guild, probably because of the Paladin, right? If we're counting like Paladin as healers. Redfire, enjoy the walk. Enjoy that walk. We'll try to stay alive at least for today. Yeah, I should make myself walk later too. I feel like crap, but yeah, I want to do a workout. I want to go for a walk. I should probably make myself do these things later. Maybe after dinner I'll feel like my body can ambulate properly. Well, that pull didn't go well. This is how people die at level 4. They get 2 spells resisted in a row. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, the resist was not very welcome. Not already. Glory dead. Level 12. Silverstream Mine. Tunnel Rat. Geomancer. It's too soon. It's too soon for the guild deaths. We just put the guild together. You guys can't start dying yet. Stay alive. Stay alive for a couple more hours, please. Just stay alive, guys. Just a little bit longer. It would help if my guild chat tab actually had guild chat on. How cool would that be? How cool would it be if I could actually see the chat in my own guild? That'd be cool. Nice. Alex, I appreciate it, man. That's actually awesome. I appreciate the water, too. The water is going to be really helpful also, but obviously the bags are incredible. And they're also pretty colored. Thank you. That's awesome. Let's drag this out. There we go. Now we can actually spend some of our mana. Bags are nice. And the great thing about this not being solo self-found is that I can accept the bags. I can accept them. I'm gonna boot you from the group though. I need that kill XP. Everyone should have an Alex in their life. I completely agree with that. Yeah, definitely. We didn't trade buffs. Yeah, damn it. That'd have been smart, right? Steven, take care, man. We'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Kelly, I have a comment up top. Yeah, the warrior's fine. I'm sick today, and we had a couple close calls on the warrior. And because of those close calls and how medicated I am on cough syrup, I decided to start up the guild on Defias Pillagers. That way we have a guild over here, and we get this character going a little bit. I had planned to play this character on like the evening streams, once my wife was back in town. But today seemed like a good day to get it started.
Light be with you. Be careful. What can I do for you? For the Alliance? Light bless you. Go with honor, friend.
I'm gonna have to make myself fight some extra guys because usually I grind on the Defias Pillagers until they drop at least one bag. Since we have full bags this time, I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time like forcing myself to grind over there, just so we don't fall behind level-wise. I think this time with professions, we're just gonna go straight skinning herbalism, and I want to sell everything, especially early on. We could pivot later, but I'm really bad at production professions. Although tailoring, tailoring is not a hard one to run. Maybe I would do tailoring. I'm not gonna do enchanting because people told me like long term, outside of the wands, people have told me that enchanting's not really great. But maybe I would do tailoring. I've done tailoring before and I've been successful at it. So maybe I would do skinning. I have to do skinning because I hate leaving stuff on the ground. It's like leaving money on the ground when we kill beasts. But maybe I would do skinning tailoring. It's much more enjoyable to farm for like linen because I get to fight stuff while I'm farming for linen. And when you're farming for like ore or you're farming for herbs, a lot of times you're not having to fight as many things. So it's like you get no kill XP and it's not as fun to do. But maybe I would do tailoring. You're like in the skinning herbalism, right, Alex? Yeah, I keep coming back to that. I'm like, am I gonna get to a point like with alchemy where I just don't want to do it? But I'm not gonna take first aid on this character, I don't think. So if I'm not gonna take first aid, then maybe I ought to try to do tailoring. That way I can convert the linen and the bolts of cloth as we go. That's like a 2-to-1, so it'll empty out inventory space. Yeah, fair point. If I make enough money, I don't have to worry about crafting stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do herbalism skinning. I'm gonna stick to what I said was like the best thing for me, like in my personality. And yeah, I think I'm also gonna do skinning herbalism. Because ultimately that's gonna be better. Ultimately, I don't want to watch bars move from left to right. This is sketch. I might kill one and leash the other. Yeah, I'm gonna kill one, I'm gonna leash the second one. We could probably fight her. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. 2 of them is fine, 3 would be too much. We're fine. Resisted. We're fine, the enemy resists. Oh, okay. We need to be more careful until I get Power Word Shield. Nah, yeah, I get where you're coming from, Giant. Yeah, I know what you mean. And so, yeah, so, okay, maybe I will do it. If we take skinning herbalism, I'll do first aid. I'll just have to let it run when I'm not on stream. I hate standing there watching it go from left to right. I'll take it. Maybe you're right. Maybe it would be like a clutch situation. Like I could bubble bandage. You can bubble bandage, right? Yeah, I could bubble bandage. Maybe. How is the layer population in the starting zones? It's okay today. I would still be okay seeing like a handful more people, but it's not awful. Obviously, there's like billions of people playing the game. Level 1 to 2. Level 1 to 2, we still got 50. Just level 1. Just level 1, we have more than 50 people. Oh no, it's not filtering out. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. Yeah, more than 50. So obviously, there's a crap ton of people. And we're seeing a small handful of them. I would be okay seeing a few more people. But it's pretty good. Bandages saved you when you were on a priest, when you were Umruk? Okay. Yeah, you guys have made a compelling argument, and I think if I'm going skinning and herbalism, then I can definitely still do first aid. I just wouldn't be able to do first aid and tailoring, you know? It'd be too much farming. There are lots of layers. There's probably about 16 layers right now. But that being said, there's probably 300 people level 1, you know? Like, so I don't think it'd be okay to have all those people in one instance, necessarily. But I feel like there could be, like, a few less layers would probably make it seem a bit more vibrant. Because, yeah, and also, like, what helps when you have people around is it helps combat the hyper spawns. Because, like, even though there's only a handful of us here, we're still getting hyper spawns. Oh yeah, the rogue is definitely gonna have first aid, yeah. Gouge bandage, Cadus, absolutely. Yep, yeah, the rogue will for sure have first aid. No, I got you. There you go. Oh, and you're an officer now, so yeah. It's a heavy burden, I know. I just need more people that if they're online they can toss invites. I really appreciate it. I like just voluntelling officers. It's like, if you're on and you can invite and you want to, go for it. If you're just trying to play the game and you don't want to worry about it, don't worry about it. But yeah, I need as many officers as I can get, as I can trust. I feel like today's gonna be one of those sick days where, like, when I wake up tomorrow, I won't remember much of today. I feel like it's gonna be one of those sick days where it's gonna, like, the day is gonna feel like a blur once it's over. That's the kind of sick day it feels like today. Yeah, I think it was really, really smart not to keep playing on the warrior. Oh, the warrior's still alive. Yeah, check out the comment up top. No, we're still alive. I'm sick today, and I'm like medicated on cough syrup, which I never take. But it's been so bad I've had to, so I'm kind of out of it, you know? We had a really, really close call in Durnhold Keep where I had like 5 guys chasing me. We somehow like took them all out fine, or we released them all fine, rather. And after that close call, I decided it was not responsible to stick on the, oh no. Okay, I'm gonna help out here. I got this one. Here we go. Okay, just don't die, man. And so we pivoted so that I didn't get the warrior killed. Started up the guild over on Defias Pillager and started our human priest. I noticed it was you, man, yeah. You were fine, but you scared me anyway. Yeah, I see now that you have a shield on. I didn't notice that before. But yeah, you still scared me. Yeah, we played on the warrior today until we had that close call, and then after that the quest was done and we parked at the inn and we decided to give it a rest. I'm grinding on these guys a little bit because normally I would fight them until they drop the bag, but Alex has given us a bunch of bags. So I'm just gonna fight them a little while and just do a little bit of grinding here. It's not like the safest area to do that, but yeah. Somebody got me into combat with them. Cadis, it was you, wasn't it? You got me into combat. I'm gonna drink now. Alright, we could probably go turn this one in. We're going to be sent back out here anyway to collect the buckets of grapes. Inventory is never going to get full, so that's not an issue. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll head back and we'll turn this one in. Yeah, the warrior's having a literal sick day. Yeah, the warrior will be back tomorrow. I had planned to have this character for like the evening streams and to do Defias Pillager stuff like secondary for now. It's just that today, like, it would not be responsible for me to keep playing the warrior. Not with how out of it I am. It's probably not responsible for me to be playing hardcore at all, but it's worth it to at least get the guild going, even if I die. It's still worth it.
You need something? Safe travels. Have a good one. See you later. See you around.
Yeah, Veros. Inventory's never gonna get full, says the man that habitually has inventory issues. Yeah, you're not wrong. I guess I meant, like, for the time being, grinding on the Defias Pillager guys, my inventory wasn't gonna get full doing that. But yeah, you're absolutely right. But we're doing skinning herbalism, and we're gonna vendor everything until we get into like the much later materials. So if I'm vendoring everything, then I should have less. I should have less inventory issues than if I'm trying to keep materials for like crafting or production professions, you know?
Go with honor, friend. Farewell.
Cadis, do I want you to get the guild bank, the guild rank set up if you want to? Yeah. Do you have to have guild lead to do that? Yeah. If you want to do that, that'd be great.
Hey there.
Let me know if you need guild lead.
Safe travels. Have a good one.
All right. Let me see. CAE bank. There you go, man. I appreciate it. It's probably better to get it while it's already a lot of people to click through. I think you have to do like manual clicking to get it assigned. If we're gonna do it, it's probably better to do it early. Oh man, the music in Elwyn Forest, it's really just the best, isn't it? It's so relaxing. Mike, did I see the Asmon video this morning? Which one? I watched one of them that was like a really short one. That was talking about, it was basically talking about how Warcraft doesn't really feel like Warcraft. And then he did he went to the Clint Eastwood movie, and he was like, this is what Warcraft should be like. I saw that one. Oh, the McConnell one. No, I skimmed that one. It was kind of cringe for me. Like, so I kind of skimmed it. Like, yeah, it's like people get confused. Like, what pisses me off is probably the same thing that pisses Asmon off. Is like he's sitting there talking about like why he doesn't want to play the game, why he doesn't think the game is fun, and then people are gonna turn around and be like, well, you don't even play. Well, no shit. He's literally sitting there pointing at reasons why he doesn't want to play, why the game isn't fun to him, and saying that he just doesn't have fun with it anymore because of some things he perceives about it. And then people's reaction to that, like the dummy at Blizzard, is to call out the fact that he doesn't play. It's like, no shit. He's literally talking about why he doesn't play, why he doesn't think the game is good, why he doesn't really want to waste his time on it. That's what he's talking about. Like, no shit, he doesn't. You can't then argue, well, you don't know anything because you don't play. No, he's talking about why he, as a human, doesn't want to play. So nah, I skimmed it, but it was like cringe because it just gets so tiresome. Like, people try to counter something. You can't counter somebody's feelings and somebody's opinions with the argument that they feel that way because they don't play, when what they're saying is these are the reasons why I don't want to play. It's crazy to me. It's crazy, and I'm sure he gets annoyed by it too when you're sitting there saying, hey, I don't play because of X, Y, and Z, and then someone says, well, you only feel that way because you don't play the game. Like, what? I feel like I don't like the game, and therefore I don't play the game, and that's why I don't play the game? Well, yeah, obviously. Dragon, you talking about the Clint Eastwood one? Austin, good afternoon. Thanks for being here, man. Have I seen the video where the French guy made a pally buffed up like he was on a raid boss and then sniped a mage? No. I didn't see that one. I missed that one. No, level 1! No! No, not level 1. That can't be right. It couldn't have been really level 1, was it? Level 1. I guess it's possible, yeah. It showed up as level 5 for you, good so far? I think sometimes it's a little buggy. Yeah, I don't think that was level 1. It was level 5. Yeah, mine said level 1. So, pretty weird. 1, 2, 4, 7. I guess you guess we're stuck as low-level characters always. Well, I mean, you don't have to be stuck. You could level up more. I don't feel stuck. Nah, I benched my warrior today because I'm sick AF, and I don't want to get my warrior killed. Eric, it was 5, and it was me. Sorry, man. Fs. Yeah, David, I can't let people put links in my chat because I have trolls, unfortunately. If you're in the guild, you can get oh, speaking of the guild Discord info, yeah, somebody should Cadis, if you have a minute, or maybe I'll just do it once you're done. If you want to get the Discord info, maybe the Discord info link is something I have to do so that people in the guild can join the Discord if they're not already in it. And then, like, if you're in the Discord, that'd be like, I think they've allowed some links in the Discord for people who have verified themselves with their character name. It's already in the info. Thanks. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Thanks so much. Yeah, and then the other Asmongold video, the one I did watch all of, the one with the Clint Eastwood stuff at the end, like, I basically agree with all of that. Unfortunately, like, people are going to listen to that rant that he went on, and they're going to think he's, like, sexist and he's an awful person, but what he was talking about was just that he doesn't want Warcraft to be those things. That he doesn't think Warcraft is, obviously I don't think he's talking about anything in real life when he goes on, like, the rant that he did. But his point was, like, Warcraft used to feel a certain way, and now Warcraft feels not like Warcraft, and so I agreed with that video as well. When it applies only to Warcraft. Yeah, they read into everything he says. Yeah, he's talking about how he wants Warcraft to be a certain way, so obviously somebody out there is going to extrapolate that and thinks that he's just a horrible, sexist, racist person. Which is totally, like, the wrong take, because he's simply talking about how a video game that used to feel a certain way and have a certain vibe that he liked has a different vibe now that he doesn't like. In Warcraft, because this is a person who played a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, and so it's not that he doesn't enjoy those other things, or there isn't a place for those other things that he was talking about. It's just that he doesn't think it makes Warcraft feel like Warcraft, and he's right. Cadis, yeah, I figured the bug was Blizzard side, definitely. Yeah, especially when it showed up in my chat log the same way as level 1, like, that's when I knew for sure, like, obviously it's a Blizz thing, which is not surprising. It's not surprising that they have bugs, which in what should be a simple way to, like, show a character level and a character death. It's not surprising they have bugs. Yeah, there are a lot of dings at level 60 on this server because I think a lot more people play on Defias Pillagers in general. Because I think a lot more people play Alliance in hardcore and classic era. I think there are just more people playing Alliance, and so Defias Pillager is a full server, whereas Skullrock is a high population server, and that could be like thousands and thousands of players difference, you know, between the two. The name of the new guild is HC Ramblers, same as it was on the Horde side. Yeah, it's the exact same name. Just trying to keep it super simple. I don't know where this third one came from. Everything was fine, and then the third one came in. Like, oh, okay. That's great. They just saw us in the distance, and they were like, let's go there. Let's go attack that guy. Kind of surprised we got away from that, especially with being stunned. Maybe we should focus up on getting the items. Ramen Boy, best bet would be to do a /who for HC Space Ramblers. Like, do a /who for the guild name, see who's on, and whisper somebody. And then if they're able to, if they're not an officer, they should be able to get in touch with an officer if they're at their keyboard to get you an invite. I'm trying to make sure I like get some people into officer status so that I have officers that are like on throughout the day and stuff. But for today, it'll probably be a work in progress. We're done with the quest. I'm gonna grind out the level here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grind out the rest of the level. That's probably smart, Cadis. Right now I'm fine with it. Like I'll be fine with it. Like on this guy. And then if I die, I can pass it to somebody when that happens. You know, it might, because if I do that, if I make it a level 1, then if I'm not on, I'm not going to be able to move people to officer, unless officers can move people to officers. But either way, for now I'd be fine. Yeah, the link expires every 7 days for Discord, so it might need to be a new 7-day link. Officers can promote to hero alt, which can invite. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's good. I'll just have it on this character. I'll have it on the character that I'm playing, and then ooh, look at that. Cursed, guys. We have full bag slots. We get a bag to drop, and it's cursed. So you know, I have to wear it now because F that. We're wearing it. I updated it Thursday. Oh, I did. It's weird. Yeah, it should be a 7-day link, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna wear the black bag because like, I don't believe in curses. So we're gonna rock it. Yeah, having one of a different color bag is very pleasing as well. Isn't there a yellow bag? Am I wrong? Is there a yellow bag? Maybe not. I've never had a yellow 6-slot bag. It'd be cool if there was a yellow a yellow or an orange 6-slot bag. I feel like we could have more flavors of bags. Would be cool. There's a brown one. It's a light colored brown, so almost yellow. Oh no. Don't die. The Alliance, it's just hard to ignore when you're Horde. Yes, I don't disagree with that. There's a lot about the Alliance side that I like more. Yeah, that's really true. I think a lot of people feel that way. In Classic Era, I think especially. Cadis, thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate the work, and I know it's work. I know having to click things and name things, like, I get it. Like, I really, really appreciate it, because it's something that I probably wouldn't do. And it's better to have it done and to have it like that than to just leave it how it was. So that's awesome. I really appreciate you. Yeah, having lead on this character is fine. Awesome. That's awesome. Sismical, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you hanging out. Enjoy the nap. I might need a nap today. I've been sick today. A nap sounds good, but instead I might get a workout in and walk my dog. I might do that instead of napping, and then maybe that way it'll make it easier to sleep tonight if I'm like just super tired. Yes, Cadis, absolutely. Alright, now we can head back. That's 2 resist on smite. That felt really bad. 2 resist in a row on the smite. Oh boy. Dang, Mike, she's cruising.
You need something?
That's incredible.
See you later. See you around.
And in the meantime, you can't play. In the meantime, you're stuck here. Yeah, in that situation, the second computer is going to be absolutely necessary. Especially, it sounds like you both want to be playing a lot. And if you can play together, you know, that would be fun too. Yeah, I gotta get my wife back into playing Classic. The problem is she just started up her Lego YouTube channel. And I feel like she's gonna want to invest like a lot of her free time into that when she gets back from vacation. So I wonder if I'm gonna be, I want her to play more Classic. I want her to try the hardcore journey and see how that goes. So maybe I can get her to spend some time doing that. And shameless self-promotion, my wife is beginning her YouTube journey. She's going to be building Legos and other stuff.
See you later.
And the cool thing is, if she's building Legos, that means I get Legos to play with.
Safe travel.
So if you guys want to support what she's trying to do and support me having Legos to play with, then I have a link in the description to her first Lego build. And leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, those things help immensely. And I know she would appreciate it, and I appreciate it as well. Because it means that one day she might build my Millennium Falcon for me, and I'll get to play with the giant Millennium Falcon Lego that otherwise I could never buy and build for myself. So yeah, there you go. What's up? Let's see. Are we? Oh God, are we done here? No, we're not. We need Defias Pad. We need Garrick Padfoot. Ashbad, what's going on, man? Hey, that looks cool. Cool. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome. What levels are we working with here? Level 7. That's going to happen soon. Oh, you are a priest. Now, I can't give you a buff. This can happen now. And then we'll be... Oh, it's a tunic. I love the tunic and trousers look for my casters. In my opinion, there aren't enough like really good tunic and trouser sets in the game. Let's go get Garrick before we run off to Northshire. Window, what was the name? Someone will get her. I must have missed it above. I'm a little bit out of it this afternoon. Harry, you try to get your wife into WoW, she doesn't like the camera movement. Yeah, the controls were something that, like, when Amy first learned how to play, the controls were probably, like, the hardest part of, like, learning how to play, learning the game was, like, the controls. And all I can really say is that, like, honestly, and this was true of me, like, you learn more about how to, like, do stuff with the controls over time. The important thing to stress to people when they play is that they need to have their hand on WASD, and they need to have their hand on the mouse. And as long as they're starting off with good form and you have your hand on the mouse and you have the other hand on WASD when you're running, eventually you do kind of like intuitively figure out the camera. And there might be some camera options that'll auto-fix it, you know, in a certain spot that might be helpful. But it is really about just like kind of growing into it. And it's hard for people, I think, that like don't play a lot of PC games. We're probably gonna have to auto attack Garrick to get him. You're welcome. I think Alex might have got you too. Alright, we are done here. I should have trained level 6. I meant to train level 6. I told myself, hey, Robert, you should train level 6. And I didn't. So we need to do that. Although we can do it just as easily once we're in Goldshire. So there's that too. Do I use the keyboard and mouse to move around during combat as well? I use the keyboard, the mouse. Yeah, I use everything to like move the camera, to move my character. I just, after 20 years of playing the game,
How are you?
like, I just kind of do it intuitively.
See you around.
And yeah, I use all of it. Mouse wheel for camera zoom, like, keep it all going on at once.
Have a good one.
Alright, let's head out. We'll train once we're in Goldshire.
Hey there. Safe travels.
And like you get free enchanting. That's pretty awesome. Can't argue with free enchanting. Warwick, you got rid of the back pedal button? You unbound the S key? Oh man, unbounding your S key, that's hardcore, man. I would feel so weird if I changed anything about the controls, it would break me. It would destroy me. And Tattoo, you didn't know why you thought she was Asian? Fair. No, she's not. It's funny sometimes when we like don't know who somebody is, we realize after the fact that we like have created an image for somebody based on like zero physical information. It's I've done that with like content creators. Like I used to have an idea of what Christopher Odd looked like just based on listening to him and like watching his Let's Plays. And then obviously like, when I found out what he did look like, it was nothing at all like what I thought. But we do that like subconsciously almost. Alright, let's train. Yeah, Marlene, exactly. Yeah, and I did that with Chris, and like, it's just like, yeah, we just do it automatically. It's like we can't help it because we need to have a face to think about the human being, and so like it's completely out of our control. We have to do it. We have to have like a face in our minds. All right, so we're waiting on that.
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one. You need something?
Window, I look different than you thought, but you're not sure what you expected. Yeah. And I tried to make my icon, my channel icon is basically... It's basically me. It's basically glasses. I'm glasses and a beard with no hair. And my icon is glasses and a beard and no hair. And like, but people often say, you know, didn't expect you to look like this. And I'm like, I understand. But I did try to make the iconography like just look like me basically, because I never thought I would stream, so I thought it was fair to give people like a general idea of my silhouette, you know. So I never thought I would really stream on here, so I didn't think people would ever actually have to be subjected to my real face.
Safe travels. Well met.
All right, oh, powered shield finally, smite rank 2. Okay, awesome.
Light bless you.
And then, like, are we broke? No, not really. We're not even really broke yet. Let's do this. Smite rank 2 can come out. Alright, guys, I'll tell you what. I am going to take a break here, but I'll tell you this, I am going to get on in the evening at some point. It's a weekend night, I don't have to worry about my son going to bed at a certain time. I can kind of let him do his thing with Grandma upstairs. even if my wife's not here. So I will get back on later. I'm gonna do a couple things and try to like take care of myself a bit. But I kind of want to get a little bit more traction on this character now that we're on it. So I am gonna jump on sometime this evening. I'll try to schedule the stream at least a half hour in advance once I know like what I'm feeling. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. It's been a day. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, even though like I probably sound like hot garbage today because my throat is wrecked. Thank you guys so much. Until later, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.